There, ladies, men don't need to be better as a collective. The men that you choose need to be better. And this is gonna suck because every time I keep telling y'all to pick better after you guys date a Chad or Tyrone or a drug dealer, y'all always get mad at me and say that it's not up to the men that you pick, but it is. Because if that was not the case, then explain to me why your girlfriends are married or in successful relationships. They're obviously doing something different. You're not unlucky with men. For most of y'all, there might be somebody that exists. I can't rule it out. But a lot of women like to say that the problem is the quality of men. But then you have preferences and you have men that you target. And it's the same issue with men. So it's not exclusive to women. But I can talk to men about it, but I can't talk to women about it. I can go into a conversation with a bunch of men who are complaining about women who dress provocatively, and I can say, well, don't date women that dress like hoes if you feel like it's not going to work out for you, and they don't get offended. But when you tell a woman to not choose men who are drug dealers or look like drug dealers, the Chads and the Tyrones, as they will call them, you guys get offended and you want better from men who just aren't better. Like, you have to, at some point, as a grown woman, understand that this world has bad and good people. I feel like most men understand the concept of good and bad people existing when it comes to life and relationships. And so men also get duped, and sometimes they do complain, and we make fun of them, but they don't lash out and say women need to be better. What they're doing is they're taking their passports and they're going to different countries, and I don't agree with it. I'm from another country, so you can see why I probably would never be a passport man. Like, it's not for me. But I don't disrespect them. That's their solution to their problem. But the solution to women who can't seem to pick better is they want the men that they're picking to be better. But then you don't want to pick better men. Like, it's crazy to me because no one is forcing you to date men who aren't the right fit for you. That's your preference. Some women have a preference. Some women like men with a whole bunch of tattoos. They like men that have a bunch of money, regardless of how they get the money. And then when you pick those kind of men and they're Chads and Tyrones, you get upset with all men. And so you have quality men like myself who actually work a real 9 to 5. I got a career. You don't want those guys because they're boring. So you guys are dating guys with dreadlocks and all kinds of crazy looks, and then expecting them to be loyal to you when they clearly look like players. And I'm not allowed to say you need to pick better. This is just crazy to me, and I don't understand why you feel like there's some kind of genie out there where you can just snap your finger and all of a sudden men are just gonna be the best men, and no matter who you pick, he's gonna be loyal and he's gonna be a great listener. Like, that's just so unrealistic. But again, I keep getting these comments of where when you tell people, well, women to be accountable for the men that they're picking, because if you're dating a bunch of dudes and it's not working out, then do something different. And the argument goes for men too. But again, I can tell men and they don't get offended like women do. Women, y'all might be the ones that need to do better. And the do better is when it comes to accepting reality. People are just going to be bad people. You're going to have to vet them. You are never going to live in a world where you won't have to vet a man or a woman. It's just something we have to do as people. Stop getting offended when somebody tells you stop picking drug dealers and Chads and Tyrones. Like, stop it.